Morning. I guess only Jamie gets the thunder.
Now, which panel is this?
This is 25L.
What does that do? Right there.
This is when we were having some electrical problems. The aircraft couldn't take power. There's basically a small transformer up in here, or I think that's what it was. It put DC up to the relay panel so it would set power, and we were having problems with it. But I think we got that fixed. Most I said, I think.
That's the operative board here thing.
That always gets me in trouble. Well, it certainly is a nice muggy day.
Typical Houston weather, right?
Yeah. This is the old pressure and drain valve that we think is causing our slow start problem, plus it's constantly draining when we shut down. But this is what we changed out.
And the entire valve was changed out, or
This whole assembly.
Okay.
Of course, I had to take fittings off of it, swap out all the parts. Anybody's worked on this knows all that stuff.
Alright guys, I've made it in. Yeah, a little bit of fun at work, if you want to call it that. But anyway, we're getting ready to do an engine run on engine number 2, verifying a few things. That new fuel valve that we put in, as well as verifying that the PC2 hydraulic gauge actually does indeed function. So we're going to check that out. And we're going to make a little noise and have a little fun today.
Al's going to be in the front cockpit. We're just going to be cranking number 2.
Yeah.
We're going to be testing the P&D valve that we've installed. Obviously, right away, if we have a leak, I'll let you know. We'll shut her right back down. And that'll be it for the day. We'll take her back in.
I'm going to time to start.
Yep, we're going to time
The
the
last
start.
time it was 1:40 seconds, and the left side was 30-something seconds.
We have this as far as backing up the timing as well.
Yeah.
So we'll verify the timing on that crank. Once we're up to idle, we'll go ahead and we'll get the starter hose clear, and once you let me know we're on internals. Only JP and I under the airplane. There's no need for anybody else to be under there right now.
But watch what's going on. so
Right,
you-
watch what's
you
going
get
on.
used to it.
Justin, you're going to be on the dash 60. Lima, you're going to be learning the dash 60, and then you're going to be backup filming.
Because what we're going to do through this process, up to start number 2, is you're halfway through a launch there. Once you get both engines started, then you got to do all the flight control checks and everything. But this is the same process to do a launch.
Yep, and since we're only going to be on the number 2 engine, we're not going to spread the wings today. We're not going to exercise everything. The real focus of this is test that P&D valve and see what we got, as well as
Make sure that engine starts quickly.
yes. The other thing, make sure we're going to do is that PC2 gauge, Al.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that's functioning properly.
It's the PC2 then.
Yep, PC2, and tap on everything and make sure that nothing's shorting out up there like it was when we did the last run. Jamie did a good fix on it.
When's the only time you have too much fuel on board?
When
you're on fire.
That's right.
Emergency
Ryan,
signals.
You guys are going to be just chilling off to the side right now.
We will be far away from the jet.
As usual, if anybody sees anything, anybody can shut it down. I don't care who you are. Wave your hands, let me know, point it out, and we'll kill it if we need to.
What signals?
So again, just do the old Team America to get my attention, point out where the problem is, and then
go like this. Stop what you're doing.
Yep.
We'll just leave it idling, whatever it's doing. Stop, and then I'm gonna go check.
Right, because nothing's done quickly out of panic. Just let us know. We'll assess the situation, and then we'll make a decision what we need to do from there.
I was running an RF4C one time, and something was going on the right engine and everything, and all of a sudden I see the guy running and go beep. What the hell's going on? And he comes back. Man, you got a fire in number 2. Thanks for telling me.
That's let's not do that today.
No.
Let's let Al know if it's on fire.
That is the one that you stop, kill it, give the fire
You got a
signal.
fire coming out the tailpipe. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
If it's anywhere else, worry about
Worry about it. Yep, exactly. So let's see. All right, we're good there. Christopher's getting our fire bottle. We're going to get our PC2 serviced up here. It was a little bit below full zero to make sure that we're good there. I'm going to blow our hose out. And
Mr.
you ready to go? Oh, goodness. Why didn't he bring it on the tug?
Probably doesn't have a ring on it.
Now I feel really bad.
Al,
But not too much.
Al, real quick, hand signals, power.
Okay, it's like, yeah. Power on, okay. Air on, air off. Or sometimes that. If you do that, same thing.
Or just watch me. I'll be on the headset.
He's
with
going to
him.
be on the headset.
Yep.
I'll look for you.
Yep. Just watch me.
Because I'll tell him air on, and then he'll tell you.
Yep. Yep. Any questions? Comments? Concerns? No? All
Just
good.
be careful. Don't get in a hurry.
Yep. Be deliberate. Be safe. Watch
Now,
what
you
you're doing.
probably will see a couple of things dripping out of the door drains. That's no biggie. If it's coming out of a drain, not that big a deal.
No. If it's a profuse leak, a big deal.
If it's pouring out the drain, well, we got something else wrong.
Well, that's just a deal. If it catches on fire, then it's a big deal.
Then it's a big deal.
I didn't know you could that thing over there.
I thought they had a pedal hook on it. That's why I was like, I'll just pull it over here on the pedal hook. And they did not have a pedal hook.
Yeah.
Oh.
They said, oh, God,
Okay.
he's doing that the hard way.
The ground is already in there, right? 121.6.
Yeah, 121.6 should be ground. 126.05 is tower.
Not just gonna be called ground for the engine maintenance.
And you'll have him in the back seat. He's the encyclopedia, so you need to know anything, ask him.
Yep.
Must not be much of the encyclopedia. Look how skinny he is.
It's just the F book.
Yeah, just pulled out the section on F, right?
F4. All right, I won't say that on camera.
Phantom.
Phantom, yes.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Let's go.
You know what my
flying.
original nickname was for?
Rhino Double Ugly.
No, Fast Fanny.
Ah, yes, fascinating. Yep. All right, JP,
All right.
do you want that other chair under there? No, you're good. Okay.
All right, let's do this.
All right, let's do this.
gonna do one more start. We want to see how fast the engine 2 spools up now that she's been cranked over once. J79s are slow to start if they've sat around for a while, so we're gonna find out how fast she goes this time. Another good test. She came up a hell of a lot faster. That's well within normal parameters, and the hydraulic gauge that we fixed the other week is working. So great test all around. We'll find out more again when we go down below. All right, we're getting ready to tow her back, and we're kind of pressed up against the clock, because let me pan around. Hopefully it catches this, but yeah, that. We don't want to get caught in that, so we're trying to move quickly to get her back in the hangar. Just a little bit warm right here. There's still a lot of residual heat coming through that tailpipe. Woo. Wish you guys could smell it. Love it. Just got to put those tires back where they were. You got the tail, Justin?
Yep.
All right. He's going to straighten out real quick just so we can line up and put her right back on the tracks. We get a little bit of wiggle room with the, we could be roughly 1 foot either side of where she needs to be, but not much more than that. Keeping an eye on things. Look at that, almost right on the tracks. And we just got to go straight back. Now I keep an eye on Justin back there. We may have to go straight one more time. Just keeping an eye on things. Alright, that's it. And we check the nose. We're good. We're good. Stop it. There we go. Truck number 2 going in. There we are. Alright, unhook.
Alright, good job, guys. We're one step closer to the AB run.
That's it. Afterburner. Hey, that sounds fun. All right, so we're all safely back. We're closed up. That new fuel valve tested good, and the gauge, not sure what was going on there. Possibly just a loose plug on the backside of it because it was loose whenever I mess with it. But that's working perfectly fine. No issues there. So now that all this is squared away, that clears the way for afterburner runs, possibly in the next few weeks. So fingers crossed we get a weather window, probably, hopefully about 2 weeks from now. No promises though, so you know, she always gets the final say in what she wants to do any given day, and plus the weather. So with that, thank you for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.